So I started recording again because now it flies. And, just gonna pull up and... Oh, is it not streaming to you anymore?
Nope.
Okay, then I'll just leave it pointing straight up while I try to fix that. I've somehow opened up Discord inside of KSP, and I have no idea how to close it. And I'm now falling backwards. Oh dear, I have no idea how to stop this. How do I close it? Hide. Oh, there we go. Just in time to explode. Yes, so from the top, the only change to this version is I clipped in a couple of control surfaces right up in the front that are vertical and enabled, and therefore it has a little more lift. And apparently that tiny amount of lift was just enough to turn it from not functional at all to functional, which is useful. Alright, pulling up with the... This design is terrifying every time. This, like, lifter design is terrible. Terrifying every time. I'm actually going to take this high. Let's go ahead and deploy the wings. Get that extra bit of lift.
That extra bit of drag.
Well, they're making just as much drag up as they are down, I think.
That's a good point.
I just love how, like, I decided, you know, let's put these giant, well, not giant, but fairly large solid rocket boosters for the detachment.
Oh, when you absolutely, positively need to make sure it's gone.
I think it actually is helpful because this thing does not have much lift at all, and so when you detach it, it immediately falls onto the belly of what's under it. Or rather, the top, it falls on its belly. And so having that extra bit of oomph pushing that down allows you to actually pull up off of the top of it, even though it immediately falls onto it. I like how you can barely see the MK sticking through the other part of fuselage. It's a bit wrong. That's just a bit wrong, but what you gonna do about it? I do like that it helps enhance the egg shape, because this is a very egg fighter. Egg. This time I'm carrying it to a higher altitude before I deploy it, because I'm pretty sure the carrier can achieve a higher altitude than it can.
Don't you want to spin up the engine?
Not yet. Yeah, sure. I changed my mind immediately afterwards. I want to have the carrier take it above its own flight envelope, and then drop it there.
What could go wrong?
Nothing at all. Well, it's so tiny that genuinely nothing can go wrong. The only way it can go wrong is if I accidentally open the Discord overlay and am unable to close it again. How do I close it? The thrust-to-weight ratio of the solid rocket separator motors is higher than the engines. That's great.
You know, that does give me an idea. I mean, it takes a while to get up to altitude, right?
Mm-hmm.
What if you could get up to altitude really, really fast?
With solid rocket motors?
Mm-hmm.
Why JTOW when you can RATOW? Well, we're making some decent distance. Well, see, that's the problem with dealing with the planetary scale, is like, it looks like we've made some decent distance, but then when you go to the map, you're like, oh wow, that's not far at all.
And we're not even going to talk about how much smaller Kerbin is than Earth.
I mean, it's small enough that you can actually see the curvature, even though we're only 6.5 kilometers up. Which means, with the Kerbin to Earth scale, we're already higher than, commercial airliners. Also, I just realized that technically on any flight, your maximum altitude will be slowly, at least in KSP, your maximum altitude will slowly increase over the duration of the flight, because as you burn fuel and get lighter, you can push it just a little bit further. So that means if we burn these solid rocket motors, we can go higher, although they are going to push us down quite a bit first, so we should turn upside down, then activate them.
I don't think Zalbury deserves that.
I really want to do that now. Alright, here goes. Upside down, pitching down instead of up, and, wait for it, I'm trying to get a little bit more stable before I ignite them. Okay, no, that's not stable at all. Whatever, just fire them. Ah! I wonder why it's harder to control now.
The altitude's actually dropping.
Yeah, because I lost too much speed, and yeah. Well, we'll see if I was right after we're finished spending the solid rocket boosters and I can roll back over to regain a more reasonable flight profile. Now, the thing is, we're going to have to lose some altitude to regain some of the speed.
I have additional questions.
Yes.
How are you going to detach from the carrier now?
Chaotically. I'm just thinking about how the SR-71 flies at such a high altitude that they have to use a very specific alloy of titanium to prevent the titanium skin from absorbing oxygen from the atmosphere and becoming brittle. Oh, that detach went really easy. We are losing altitude, but we're maintaining... Well, no, we're losing speed too. Never mind. I'm gonna just basically keep the attitude relatively the same and see how far we drop. So we ditched at what, 7.65 kilometers, or about?
Yeah.
Thereabout. Where'd it go?
Down.
Yeah, but where down? Did it already explode? It already exploded? No, it didn't.
Huh?
Then where is it?
A long way away.
Oh, I just heard an explosion. Wherever that was, that's where it is.
That's where it was.
I mean, part of it might have survived. I don't know. You know, we could do a flip right now. Do you want to see?
No.
Aw, why not?
Because I have a heart for Buzz Elbury here.
Zelbury will be fine. She'll enjoy it. Watch, look. See, she's okay. She's happy right now, actually. She's kind of going between, like, just, yeah, everything's good, to, like,
just
happy.
vibing.
I promise she'll enjoy it. She's a pilot. They always enjoy the crazy shit.
Fine. Who am I to...
Damn it, I was wrong. I can't do a flip right now. Well, I can by waiting till it stalls out and then doing a post-stall flip. See, she's happy. She's very happy. She's less happy now that we're going towards the ground fast. Oh, we're lifting.
Look!
Yeah. So the carrier's... Okay, so the carrier could go to 6.8. And it looks like the Goblin can go to at least 6.5, but probably not much further. Because we're almost at 0 vertical speed, and our speed is dropping. So this is very near the peak. Which means there's one thing left to do. Dive towards the ground. Not crash it. Land with style.
Okay, we all know how this is going to turn out.
Yes, explosively. Because the cockpit can survive a 40 meters per second impact. The rest of it cannot, but the cockpit's kind of the part where the people live, so I'm less worried about the rest of it. Sort of a barrel roll.
Pulling some G's there.
Don't worry about it. She's fine. We're at 50 meters per second, and we are still able to pull the nose up.
That's because you have reaction wheels.
Oh yeah, no, I know it's because of the reaction wheels. So the problem is we're going to start running out of electric charge now that the engine is off.
But the engine's not off, it's just idle.
No,
Okay.
it's idle in terms of the noise it makes, and in terms of... Well, actually, that just in terms of the noise it makes. It's in reality, though, like in KSP physics, it stops consuming fuel, it stops producing any thrust, and it stops creating electric charge as well. Shit! I was a little distracted there. Just a little bit. Damn it!
Goodbye, Valkyrie.
Well, I'm reverting, so she's still alive. That was the simulation.
Wait, shouldn't you revert to the hangar and just dump the solid rocket motors?
No, because I'm going to do this. Okay, so now we are flying in the Goblin again. I'm going to cut the engines again. And this time I'm going to try not to hit the ground before I've slowed down sufficiently. Okay. Not at a safe limit yet. Okay, well, we are now, but yeah. See? Completely survivable. I guess it's time to pull out the rescue craft again.
Oh no.
Appropriate reaction.
Go on.
Yeah, I deleted it from the save, so I guess we gotta make another one.
Well, we know how to do it. Wait, what did you choose there?
Something roughly like a Eurofighter. I called it the Mono Mark 1.
So, same drill as last time. Just replace the nose with a pod.
Actually, I was gonna just put seats on the wings.
Oh, God.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. Did you actually choose a pilot for this?
Early?
Does not look happy.
Yeah. This is one of those weird pilots that doesn't like the chaos, I guess. Okay, we're already getting there very quickly, so... Like, too quickly, one might say. Like, does this have air brakes? No, it doesn't. Quickly. Hi! Bye! Also, yes, the front landing gear are larger than the rear.
You don't say things like that about a perfectly good plane. Where's your manners?
I left them behind on the ground. Oh, there they are. See, I know how to fly.
But can you stop?
Oh no! Well, good thing this rescue design has 2 seats. Probably turning on the brakes before actually touching down is a bad idea. We're also maybe not going to stop in time. Actually, no.
You know you can just turn around and come back if you don't stop in time.
I could, but this time I've actually planned it relatively right. Let's see, can I fit through the 2 pieces of debris? I'm gonna make it fit.
No.
No, I'm gonna make it fit. It's fine. It's fine.
How does your Kerbal get on the wing?
Like that.
Oh! I was about to say, maybe just like dip the landing gear?
I was thinking about doing that, but looks like they got on okay, so I'm not gonna worry about it. Yes, just roll your capsule into the way for takeoff. Thank you. Rude.
I feel like you should put Zelbury in the pilot seat for this one.
So that she doesn't die? When we inevitably go too fast and they fall out of the seats?
I wasn't going to phrase it like that. I was thinking more as a reward. For putting up with the Goblin.
Me? Well, me too, but no one gets rewarded for putting up with me.
I do.
Okay, fair. Alright, you're gonna need to stand on this control surface here for a minute. Which I'm sure is safe for it, and won't cause any issues.
No, it doesn't say no step. It's fine. Yeah, I was very clearly taught, don't tread on anything which says no step. So if it doesn't say no step...
If you saw me playing Stormworks the other day, I was stepping all over the no step. Anyhow, let's get rid of that target. Don't mind running into the things, they're fine. See? Everything's fine. I should probably not go for full throttle, actually. Let's go for a third. I mean, that is going to extend our takeoff length, which is a little bit more dangerous, but... Okay, I didn't tail strike. I honestly thought I was going to tail strike for a moment there.
So, what's the maximum airspeed of these seats?
I don't know. Which is why I'm going slow, relatively speaking. Because I genuinely have no clue. I also don't know what the maximum G turn they can withstand is. So, I'm trying to be relatively gentle with them.
Poor Early here really doesn't look like they're enjoying the experience.
No, I'm not surprised.
See, I told you that Zelbury deserved the reward.
Yeah, she seems quite happy with that. Okay, we're going faster than I intended, a little bit. Well, because we're no longer climbing.
No one's fallen off yet, it's fine.
I mean, I can fix that.
No.
Alright, touchdown on the runway, not before it. I said not before it!
You bounced it as well.
Don't worry about that. It's fine. They're fine. Everyone's fine. So now we can experience what happens when you first of all try to take off the side of a runway, which is not great, but thankfully this is KSP, it's fine. Okay, didn't have a tail strike. Let's just go straight up. I don't think the thrust to weight ratio is... Oh, it is a little bit above 1. We're good.
And the only person enjoying this experience, once again, is Zelda.
Why am I not surprised by that? So when shall we try a high G maneuver? First of all, let's see. We've apparently done 4.5 G, but that was probably before the Kerbals were on board.
Do a split S. See what happens.
I don't know what that is.
It's half a loop.
Okay.
Why
not a full loop? I'm gonna wait till they hit 300 meters per second to pull it. Because, you know, safety. Everyone seems quite happy with it. Well, not happy, but surviving. Did I perform the split S to adequate
You did, yes.
specifications? Okay, cool. Let's see how many Gs we pulled. 10.9. The main thing I know Kerbals popping out of seats for is hard bumps, and like say you have a rover and you hit a bump really hard, and going high enough or going fast enough that they overheat and explode. Because just like everything else in KSP, they overheat and explode. Well, we almost made one of them pass out, but they're all fine still. So I had a backup save in case I killed them, and I accidentally just deleted it. So, yeah.
So obviously pointing at the ground is what you do next.
Yeah, why not? Well, I need to land. How am I going to land if I don't go down?
Gently.
I am going down gently.
Then why is the vertical speed indicator pointing to minus 300?
No, that was that was nearly minus 100. It was about minus 80.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, seemed much more reasonable. I was going to go for the runway, but we're losing too much speed, and I'm not going to turn the engines back on, so... Oh, I had the brake enabled and I didn't even realize it.
Did you take off with the brakes?
Maybe? Either way, they're safely on the ground again, so it's fine. Okay, you've survived enough for one day.